So today's a Sunday. We're about a week away from our first mid-semester exam of second year of medical school. So today is going to be a day of figuring out what lectures I need help with and figuring out a proper revision schedule for myself. Before that though, I'll show you guys what things I bring when I switch rooms or go to a cafe or study at a library. I try to keep things at a minimum so there's not too much friction on me changing environment. Oh shit. The first thing we have is I love carrying just chilled ice water. I just love how it sounds, and it helps me drink because I feel like drinking it. I don't know, it's kind of weird, stop judging. I bring my iPad, so it's the iPad Pro from 2019. This is the smaller one, but it's really good. I can just take as much notes as I can, either handwritten or typed on it. I can also use the iPad as a second screen, which is just game changing, because the next thing I carry is my MacBook Pro, and oftentimes its screen width or screen just the size is not enough to watch a lecture. Nice. To watch a lecture as well as take notes, so it's really good, the interplay. The last thing I take is my power bank. So this is this really cool power bank that I got from Signet. I bought it at JB Hi-Fi. So the first thing that I like doing before really getting into my work is pop up in Things. So Things is my go-to app for writing down to-do lists. So I've made a new area on Things called mid-semester test revision. So I'm gonna spend the next 15 to 20 minutes really just dumping all the things that I think I have to do to go from point A, where I'm feeling kind of confident, to point B, where I'm really super confident, and I can start really smashing through those past exams. I would really recommend this app. It's a bit expensive, but it's only a one-off fee, so it's not like a subscription-based model. The marginal benefits that I get from getting this app into my productivity, I feel like I make that investment back in some sense. Let's do our mental dump of everything we have to do. So I've finished my info dump, and these are the things that I think if I can complete all of them, I'll be super prepared for the mid-sem. I won't really go through each one, but essentially my philosophy when doing these things is to just break it down to the smallest task. Otherwise, if each task has like 5 or 6 subtasks, the list is kind of redundant, because to me, the point of the list is for you to get stuff done, and then you tick it off and you get that little kick which pushes you to do the next thing. Alright, so now I'm going to get stuck into some actual revision. We're currently doing our endocrine block, which means we're learning about how the hypothalamus signals the pituitary glands, and how the pituitary glands end up signaling all the endocrine glands, so glands like your adrenal gland, your testes, your ovaries, etc., to produce hormones to maintain your body's homeostasis. So this week we are learning about the male reproductive system. Yesterday I went through kind of the anatomy of it, but today I'm really going to get stuck into some of the pathology of it, as well as some of the pathology of the female reproductive system. So I'll be using my lecture tracker, as you can see here. This is a lecture tracker that I built on Notion. If you're interested, I made a tutorial on it last week, but essentially it helps me really visualize all my lectures in one place. So I'm going to go through the lectures where the revision status is either just watched or not watched. It's currently around 9:45, so I'm going to try to study for the next 2 hours, because there is a really good NBA game coming up at 12 p.m, so I really want to watch that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly jump on Performa to watch a few videos on female pathology of the reproductive system, and then I'm going to go through the lecture slides we were given from university. 9:46, let's just get stuck into it.
And our next discussion is going to be the ovary.
All right, that's done. So I just watched 3 pathoma videos on the female reproductive system, pathologies of the cervix, the endometrium, the myometrium. Of note, one of the most important ones that we learned about at uni and here is endometriosis. That's when you have endometrial glands or stroma in a different location other than the endometrium. Depending on which location it is, can cause different complications. For example, if it somehow gets to the fallopian tubes, that could lead to infertility or even ectopic pregnancy, which can be quite bad. All right, so as you can see here, I've jumped on Anki and I've clicked browse. So when you click browse, that has all the cards and from all the different decks. So the deck I use is Anki from Reddit. This I talked about it in a different video, but this guy on Reddit went through every single video from each of these resources and made questions for each of them and even tagged them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down and go on Anki, and then I'm going to choose pathoma, and then you can keep clicking those toggles till you find the video that you just watched. So I just watched from chapter 13. I just watched these 3 videos. So all I have to do is just go on each one, then press Control A, and then toggle suspend. So this means these cards are now active and added to the bank of cards that I'm currently working on. So each day, once I go and do my daily Anki cards that are due, after the ones that I've revised, when I go to the new cards, some of these cards will start to show up. And this really saves me a lot of time in that I don't have to write my own questions. I don't have to manually plan out revising each of these questions. Anki will do that for me. And all I have to do is kind of just stay disciplined and do my cards every day.
Oh, I have to wait for so long.
Mate, get out of here, bro. All right. Done. We have reviewed the 2 lectures. It was really good that I watched the pathoma videos first. In that way, a lot of these new terms that I was just reading, I had already watched it in a video. Otherwise, feeling pretty good. The sun's coming out. I can't really study for more than 3-4 hours at a stretch, so I'm going to take a break. I find myself to be losing track, and I just think a bit of cognitive overload can really put me off my studies, which I don't want. And the game's starting soon, so I'm going to go watch the game, and we will smash out some more study later in the day.
Getting them buckets. That's Kendrick's money maker.
Currently we want to go play basketball for a little bit. I do want to do more work as soon as I get home, because right now we did 2 lectures, which is okay. Definitely still have to do my Anki flashcards, as well as a few more lectures. Good weather to go out and play because it's not too hot. Oh, it might rain. Well, that's a good transition. It's better than it being hot. So let's see, I'll message my friends and we'll go shoot some hoops. There he is. Hey bro.
Hey bro, what's the plan then today?
Yeah. So I just called you actually. Yeah, we're gonna play now at 5:15. We'll play for a little bit, yeah, cause the weather, it might rain.
I'll park next to your place. Yep.
Sounds good. See you, man. Bye.
See you, man. See you. Bye.
Looks like we're hooping, and I've got the right shirt for Mavericks of the Mavs. Comment below which NBA team you support if you do. Wait, speaking of NBA, let me show you something. So my brother collects basketball cards. Moham. There he is. Alrighty, show us.
This isn't like the most valuable one, but it's one of my favorites. So it's Luka and Jalen Brunson. It's their rookie card, and it's with their like player worn jersey.
So this is a cutout from a jersey they actually wore in their game.
Yeah. Autograph out of 5.
Ooh. So first pick this year.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards. That's his real autograph. Very nice.
And it's the big boys, the Trae Youngs.
Oh, okay. If you guys don't know, Trae Young is a really, really good player. And he is one of the one of the most upcoming players, would you say?
Yeah, he's averaging like 30 points.
Wait, let's have a look at this. So this is also autographed. So they autographed the actual card, yeah.
Yeah, on card.
And this is also jersey. Very nice. Well, good one, mate. You've got like a billion, which needs to be cleaned up a bit, I reckon. What do you reckon?
Of course.
Good one. All right, get ready. Let's go. Unless you want to be called. That's my dad. All right, let's see. First shot. First three. Let's go. Let's see. Oh! Yeah, he's trying it in.
Well, how's it going?
How's it going for a while?
Sorry.
Oh, I got it on camera. This man is the biggest hustler. We're gonna go home now. I'm gonna shower and then study and then watch the tennis. I'll see you guys later. See you guys. I hate this. Boom, there it is. Look at that, that's beautiful. I have found that a really aesthetic and minimal looking desk can really multiply my productivity 2 times, maybe even 3 times. Let me show you guys what this desk is. I'll do a little B-roll and then we'll get right stuck into work. Alrighty guys, so the first thing that I want to get done today is the anatomy induction quiz. We're going back on campus next week, so before we do that we need to complete a quiz about expected student behavior in the anatomy labs. So you need to get at least 90% in that quiz, so I want to get that done quickly. And then what I want to go through are my Anki flashcards. I think I have about 140 cards due today, mainly relating to the male reproductive system. Session will probably go for maybe 2 hours. So currently it's around close to 8, so close to 10 will be done. So this final sprint, let's get this done. So let's get it. Guys, just finished up the session. It's currently close to 10 p.m. so another 2 hours done. Uni is back on from tomorrow, which means I've got classes from 8 a.m. tomorrow all the way through to 4 with mini breaks in the middle. If you guys would like to see more of these kinds of content with day in the life study vlogs, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. I'm gonna go eat now because I'm really hungry. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by guys, and again, subscribe to the channel for more content and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!